Yeah, it's. I've written articles on that and worked with industrial companies, and so I'll change a little something that you said, Swami, which is people think that all decisions are rational. One of the things that science shows is that most all decisions are irrational or emotional, even the ones are really trying to be rational. Um, and so if you can create an emotional connection, you're still going to try to you still get a preference, right, so to speak, right, if you're not completely out of the ballpark. And good salespeople have always known that, right? When they take clients out to dinner or they take them out golfing, they take them to a golf tournament or something. And so like I talked about those flagship marketing experiences for Guinness and Heineken and Coca-Cola and et cetera, you see the same thing happening in B2B. The one I like best is the Case Tomahawk Experience Center in the Northwoods of Wisconsin in the U.S., where Case Construction Company basically put in a lodge and they put in a giant sandbox and they bring clients up to actually play with the equipment. A lot of them grew up using the equipment, but now they're the heads of their companies. They don't get the chance anymore and say, well, here, try out the latest stuff, do all this. They have rodeos and contests about who can move the most amount of dirt in the shortest amount of time. And they did a study once that said that a normal customer goes up to a dealer of theirs, they have perhaps a 20% chance of getting the business, but they bring them up to the Tomahawk Experience Center and it goes up to 80%. Right, from 20% to 80%, because the experience is the marketing. Right, again, the best way to generate demand for any offering, whether it's commodity, goods, service, or another experience, is with an experience so engaging the customers can't help but spend their time with you, give you their attention, and then buy up as a result. So again, I know of scores, so I'm sure there are hundreds and maybe thousands of these sort of experience centers around the world that B2B companies are using as well. And then also there are some and many that would benefit by understanding theater, understanding the relationship that we have. Another aspect that applies to B2B and as well as consumer fields is the first thing that we talked about, which is where did the experience economy come from? And it came from mass customization, right? So I realized that mass customization turns a good into a service and a service into an experience. So one of the things to do as a B2B manufacturer is mass customize your goods and then mass customize your services on top of those, right? Use that customization to form individual relationships with your customers that grow and deepen over time and give you a preference for them. So that's another key dynamic going on is mass customizing to shift up this progression of economic value.